Welcome back, everybody, to Real Chill Conversations. You
Hey,
got
y'all.
Brenna in the building.
Hey.
You got TY in the building. Hold on, I gotta move that way. Okay. All right.
Good.
Let's get into it tonight. The topic is, why do men with children pursue women with no children? And I'm gonna tell you why I wanted to mention this, okay? Why did I want to go into this topic? Because I knew that when we had the last conversation, I couldn't too much go into it, but I heard y'all opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like drove me into the point where, yeah, let's make this the topic. Cause I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to understand more about it. So let's start with you, Brenna.
Huh?
Let's start with you.
I've noticed.
Why do you um why do some men, we ain't gonna say all men, but
Right.
some men prefer women with no kids versus a woman who have kids.
Well, I can answer the question for all men versus some men. On the some men, if we already got kids and we already established the fact for number one that we don't want no more kids, nine out of ten you go choose a woman who don't want kids. And if she's in an age of say in her late 30s or upper 40s, nine out of ten she ain't gonna want to have no more. And if she does, he probably ain't gonna choose her too quickly. Number two, if we got kids and the woman already has kids, and there's a woman over here that just as attractive as the woman that's over here on the other side that has kids, he's gonna deal with less of the drama over here than versus what he got to deal with over here. Say, for example, you got a 16-year-old, 17-year-old young man in the house. Now he being disrespectful. Nine times ten, as a mother, you're not gonna let me discipline him like I supposed to, whether the father's in the life or not in the life. You're not gonna let me discipline like I'm supposed to. And I can give you a prime example of my oldest brother that went through that situation and ended up getting jumped by two of her sons,
Oh, wow.
all because he was trying to discipline them and they wouldn't listen. And she didn't allow him to do that. And then, in her regard, she parted ways from him. He ended up in the hospital severely.
Wow.
And then you talking about a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. My
Mm,
brother's older than me. He's 43.
mm.
So it's less problems for us versus having a woman who has no kids. If she want to make a family, heck, I'm willing to make a family with her. I'm already providing for these kids over here. I can make a family with this one over here and don't have a problem.
But
These are
our
mine.
kids are not the same age. So I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, that's like that's a bad situation right there.
Yeah.
But some kids are younger. So we have been asking this question for the longest. Like, why do men prefer women with no kids and they have kids? So to me, it's like a little hypocritical in a way. I
Yeah.
want Brenda come in and chime in with me real quick.
I,
What do you feel about it?
I,
How do you feel about it?
I feel like there's men that are out there, some, not all, but there's men that are out there that are just not looking to feel the responsibility of dating a woman with kids and having to deal with her responsibilities, her timeline, her availability. And if they haven't had a conversation as to, what's going on with their future, especially if it's just something that's on a more casual, we're seeing each other, we're dating type thing, for them, that might be okay. But long term, unless they're willing to step up and step into the role of joining with that woman and all the responsibilities that come with fatherhood. Now, there's some dads, of course, that are involved in their kids' lives and they're just not with the mother. And then, of course, we know that there's those that are not. with the mother and leave all the responsibility up to her. I think that for the most part, a lot of men just don't want to deal with the quote unquote potential dramas that may occur. And like you said, Mr. T, disciplining the children. If if you're not my partner, if you're not my significant other, if we haven't established a relationship, then I don't feel that it's your place to discipline my children. That's my responsibility, and that's left up to me. Now, do you need to be respectful? Do you need to be mindful? Yes, absolutely, of course. And if they're not respectful and not, then of course that's a conversation that I'm with my children about.
Excuse me to interrupt you, Brenna, but you mentioned something that is very important. And I'm
Yeah,
going to tell you why. You got to make sure that that person that you willing to step to that other place with is on your type of level.
right,
And I'm just saying because you don't want to get it to the point where they're being disrespectful to the other person. You know what I'm saying? They're disregarding them or whatever the case may be. And I think there is a lot of men that have kids. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want to go into a relationship with a woman with kids because they feel like the baggage.
yeah,
Oh
Let's just
no.
be
Oh
real.
no.
The baggage that come with it. But there's not really a baggage.
right,
If that
I
woman
can prove both of y'all wrong.
there if hold on, let me finish. There is not a baggage if that woman knows how to carry on herself and also set boundaries
right,
for that situation.
right.
I can
There's
prove
no
both of y'all
baggage.
wrong.
We're not
I, can,
asking, oh, come be a stepdaddy.
Right.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
be a
think most women
stepdaddy.
are asking for that.
I'm not gonna be one. I'm
I
gonna be
don't think
real with
I don't think most women are at, but I think it's hypocritical because you have kids.
you.
You
Mm-hmm.
have kids for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you seeking a woman without no kids?
All right. I'm gonna give you an
It's kind of
example.
hypocritical to me.
I'm gonna show you how I'm not hypocritical about what I'm
I'm
saying.
not saying
As
you are. I'm just
no,
saying.
no, I know you're not saying I am, but I'm gonna show you an example of who
Okay,
I am,
go with it.
and I'm gonna
That's
show you my household. I'm gonna show you my household right now.
okay.
Uh,
Give me some.
Christian, come out here. What's up? This is my son right here.
Okay. Hi.
Say
It's
hey.
hey baby.
Hey. How long have I been knowing you? Since before I can remember. And to be exact, I'm not. You about 4 years old, 3 years old? That's what I was gonna say, 3 or 4. I'm not your dad, though, am I? No. But who am I to you? What you call me? Pops.
Oh.
Oh,
Hold on. I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. Hold on. Yeah. I was gonna say get said. I ain't done yet. Hey, Sid, come here. This is why I say I got kids. Not every one of them my kids biologically. Yeah. There go my damn lighter. You took my lighter this morning, didn't you? Yeah, I used it this morning. Come here. Come here. Come
I used it.
here. Look. How long I've been raising you? Shit, 20, going on 23 years. And am I your real dad? No. But who you look at me as? My dad. I'm 21. I'm finna turn 21. And he's finna turn 21.
all right. Look
So
at
no, I don't say that I look at things different, that I counsel out whether I choose a woman with kids or whether I choose a woman with kids. When I go in a relationship, I look at that woman and I take all that on. But I, I prefer, now I would prefer at this age of my life, a woman with no kids because
What? But why is that?
Why?
So you have some beautiful kids that just love you. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. I love to see that. Like that is beautiful. Like for them to even come on and say, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that is beautiful to me.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is women with kids should not be disregarded.
it's
Like
not.
definitely not, because absolutely, you know what I'm saying? We've been through the experience.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We have been through the experience of having kids, knowing what it's like, knowing what it takes to get to a certain place, knowing, and then men be like, well, I just prefer a woman with no kids, but a woman with no kids wouldn't relate to you as much.
Well, 9 out of 10, most women
And that's
that
not a shade towards women that don't have no kids. Please believe
Right.
I would love for you to have kids. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a shade. That's just saying you got a woman with kids have experience. She know what it comes with. She
Right.
know the package. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If she got the package, then you know that you want somebody to love your kids equally. So I'm just saying, like,
I
wouldn't she?
love my kids, even my kids that are not bloodline of mine. I still love them to death. They living in my house because I love them to death. They
Exactly.
rock with me because I love them to death. Ain't nothing these kids can't ask me for besides something stupid that I won't rock with them on.
Well, we're not questioning that.
Yeah, we're not questioning that, but
But
at some point when you got with these kids with their mother, she had these kids. So, what about her made you proceed with the relationship knowing that she had these kids that you've now taken on as your own? They call you pops, they relate to you as their dad. You've been raising them, you've been taking care of them. Obviously, it looks like you've been doing a good job. But at some point, when you met their mother, she already had these children. So, what made you decide to proceed with moving forward with their mother, knowing that she had these children?
because as a man, we're built to take on the responsibilities of what everything we take on. Like if I create a house and that woman decides to come in and she has kids, that is my responsibility. I have to look at it that way. Me, that's what a lot of women don't see today. That men actually don't look at them as just like, oh, yeah, let me rephrase that. We do look at y'all as based on a cute face, cute ass, cute this or cute that. But at the end of the day, if we're willing to take you on, we willing to accept your what y'all call quote unquote baggage. We're willing to take that in too because that's what we chose. Because at the end of the day, nobody understands the concept of what a man really does. He really puts himself in 9 times out of 10 all the way in. And there's nothing we're getting out of that. We're taking on a lot
Or the
more.
situations that you have been in. Okay. But
Okay, look,
let's get
we
into
talking.
this. Let's get into
Okay,
let's get into this. So since we're talking about these kids, should we really be paying attention to what kind of relationship that a man has with his other baby mamas or baby mom with his kids? Because I know from my personal experience, I have seen a lot of men that like saying, I would rather date a woman with no kids, but they got kids.
Right.
Okay.
hmm
So my thing is, should us as women be paying attention clearly, like no lie, like
hmm
this is should we be paying attention how you are with your other baby mamas?
So, well, let me put it this way: men are built on logic, women are built on feelings. So, with that being said, Would you choose $500 or $500 million?
$500.
You're a lie and a half.
I'm
If
not.
there, if
I'm
the
not.
opportunity, if
I'm
the
not.
opportunity was there, you had one of the two choices.
No,
You
no,
would
no, no,
choose
no, no. I'm
five
gonna stop
hundred or
you
five
right there.
million.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I am the type of woman. I don't give a damn if you got 500 billion.
I
Okay.
didn't say I had 500 billion. I
No,
just
I'm
said,
just
would
saying.
you
I'm just
choose?
saying. I'm just saying. I'm the type of woman. I don't care if you have a 500 billion.
But you see the
You know what I'm
difference between
saying?
the logic.
Greta,
You see the
Greta,
difference.
can you vouch for me on this one?
Yes, yes.
I don't give a damn if you got 500 billion.
Right,
If
right.
it don't serve me
Oh,
and it don't serve the purpose, I'm
I
cool.
gotta fill my
I'm
cup up. I
good
gotta
with
fill my
you.
cup up. I gotta
Right.
fill my
Period.
cup up.
Like the
I
money,
didn't say I had it. I'm
the
just
building,
asking you.
but the
I
I'm
money,
just
asking y'all
said
both.
if you have 500 billion,
I can
I
have
don't care
$5.
about that.
yeah,
I didn't.
the money comparison, I
I
think
don't care about
think with
that. Facts.
So
emotion,
I'm telling y'all, I didn't never say I had 5 million,
it
or this dude had $5, or this dude had 500 million. I asked you specifically. In general, no dudes involved. Let's retract that.
Okay, retract
If
it.
if there's if there's 5 million over here and there's 500 over there, which is you gonna choose?
The one that's best for me. I wouldn't go
Which
with
was
the
9 times
most.
out of 10 is what? 5 million.
No,
You a
no,
lie. Come on,
absolutely
you
not.
ain't not gonna sit here and tell me you
Absolutely
would.
not.
I
no.
would choose five
Absolutely
million
not.
over anything versus five
Absolutely
hundred
not.
dollars. And I'm telling you, there's no man involved. There's not one
So
man
are you
involved. We're not
talking in general? Are you talking in like one?
in general, as you, as a woman that
No,
walks
no,
up on a
I,
bag that
I'm
had
not.
$5.
I don't care how much money you got. I can
See,
make
you
way
keep
more money
bringing it
than you
back to
can.
me. You keep bringing it back to me. What I'm asking you
No, I'm
is,
not saying back to you, baby. I'm just saying, like in general, like I don't give a damn how much money you make.
Right.
Like
it ain't
literally,
about me
I
making
don't.
money. I'm asking you a real question. If you was literally walking down the street and you seen two bags, one had $5 in it and one had 5 million, which would you choose?
Whichever one is the best for me.
Yeah.
That's
Whichever
not
one
an
God has
answer.
for me.
Common sense tells you to pick 5 million over $5.
Absolutely not. Well, I ain't got no common sense then. Cause I'm fucked
Yeah,
up.
Bruh,
because
hey, son,
don't
what you gonna pick?
you don't know what's gonna
I'm
come.
taking both. I'm taking
I'm
both. I'm
serious.
taking.
I must not have
I'm
no
taking
common
both. Look, my kids even tell coming out the woodwork saying
I
they
don't give
taking
a damn if
both.
you got 5 million because get what? You could give me 5 million. I cannot be happy for the
Right.
rest
It,
of my life.
it ain't about
And
me
what that
giving you
means?
5 million. It's never been about me. The question was, if you was walking down the street and you walked up on two bags and one had five
I can't
dollars and
imagine.
one had
I
five
can't.
million,
Who it
that's
belongs
between.
to?
If one had 5 bags and one had 5 million, which would you choose? This ain't got nothing to do with no man. This just you walking up on two bags.
Well, why am I walking up on two bags?
I'm just asking you a question. Which
Yes.
would you
So
choose?
I'm just saying, why would be walking up on two bags?
If you out jogging one day, you might be going to go do your morning jog,
I don't
and
care about no money.
it's not my money. I mean, I might have stumbled
so
across,
I
you gonna turn
probably
it
ask
in.
but
who
it's
So
these
you
not
gonna turn
belong
it
to.
in.
but it's not
Honestly,
me.
I would probably be the dumbass who be like, who this belongs to.
Right.
Li-
Right.
Literally.
Right.
Like I would be like,
Who dropped their money?
who dropped their money? Who need
Who
their money?
dropped their money? And
I wouldn't give a
where's the
fuck.
camera at watching?
God bless me that day.
Not mine.
Are you really that? Are
It ain't
you really
you.
that naive to leave a bunch of money
That's
on the
not
ground?
naive. That's not naive. I feel like that type of situation is just like, who are you?
Right.
What defines you?
Right.
It would
Money
define me
don't
to say
money
there was a free
don't
bag of money out there, and I'm taking every bit
listen,
of it until somebody try to
listen,
claim it.
listen. Money don't define me.
Right.
Okay.
It, it
You can
ain't about.
offer me $1 billion to do what exactly? I don't know. Whatever you feel like it. But
Yeah.
But
guess
the
what?
point of the logic is of this question is me asking you. You ask whether a
I'm not
man with
hungry for
kids.
money, so I don't care who it is. I'm
No,
gonna ask
the
you,
point
is it
of
yours?
the point of me
Is it
asking the
yours?
question. The point of me asking the question is, you said, why do men choose a woman with no kid versus with them having kids, a
But
woman
that
with
don't have
with kids?
nothing to do with
It,
money. That's what I'm trying.
no,
Wait,
because it's common sense. I'm
that's
not
what I'm
gonna
saying.
choose no fucking. I'm not gonna choose $5 over 500 million.
So a woman
I'm
that
not. That's
so a woman,
common
a
sense.
woman that doesn't have kids is worth 5 million versus
No,
a woman with kids.
no, no.
Yeah, come on in, Brenda.
I'm willing to tackle that. So with that being said, is I never said I wouldn't. Which y'all already know. I already showed you the example of me doing those type of things. But at the end of the fucking day, like, are you want to tackle my baby mama when she's aggressive and want to fight everybody 24/7? No, I wouldn't put you in that position. What I would do is handle that position myself and make sure she don't lay a finger on you. She don't touch you. She don't breathe on you. She won't even look at a picture of you.
Yeah, but that's what men say. But at the end of the day, you do have some crazy women out here
Yeah.
who's
But
willing to put hands on you,
no, 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 no. I'll
who's
fight a
willing to
woman in a
bring
heartbeat
that
when it comes to
drama.
mines. I'll
It's
fight a
like
woman in a
men,
heartbeat when it comes to
no, no,
mines.
no, 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 no. Men get in this position of, oh, she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna because
Right.
I'm in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking control of the shit. But you really can't control it
Yeah.
because her emotions, what she bring out to the table, is gonna be what it is.
Hmm.
Some women spare women. I mean, some women spare men. Let me get that straight, okay? Some women spare men are not doing the same shit that men do to them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not trying to be petty.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to be low down. They're not trying to be on that bullshit. Whatever happened in the past, it happened in the past.
Hmm.
When you co-parenting with somebody and you got kids by them, like some women ain't about that. And that's what some men need to understand. Like some women really and truly be out here trying to be for you.
Yeah.
But you can't see that. Some men can't see that though. Because they
Well,
don't label every woman as what they see of the 21st century.
Yeah.
well, see, I'm gonna cut you off right there and say, hey, 9 times 10, the men you already involved yourself with are boys.
Okay, with
I'm gonna
boys,
label it
but
down.
some grown
Hold
ass
on.
men
Bear
do
with me.
the same
Bear with
way.
me. Bear with me. They're boys because most men think logically, and we're gonna figure this shit out wholeheartedly. And regardless of whether I'm with you or I'm by myself, I'm not gonna fold or bend. You deal with most men today don't meet the peak of being a man to the age of 38 to 40.
But you keep saying that, and there's some young ass man who know what to do.
Right.
You know what? Nine
They
times
ain't
ten,
even got
he
no.
had a household that led him differently versus 90% of the people of men that you deal with today in this society,
No,
in
no,
this era, has no complete household.
let me say this. Let me say this. That is the type of man that you with.
Yep.
Okay, let me say that. It's not your age range.
Okay.
Because I've seen 20-year-olds, 24-year-olds trying to do shit right.
Yep.
I even had one rejected me in my early years and saying, nah, I got a wife, like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm
And
saying?
where's he at today?
And I'm saying it for my own experience because I know that back then I didn't make the decisions that I do now. So I can speak on that
All right.
because I'm there. I know. But I had a man tell me I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got too much going on with my wife. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And that and the other. Okay, good. That's how you know for a fact. Everybody, I want to tell you that that was back when I was like in my 20s. Okay,
All right.
I was like 22, 21. I'm
Well,
telling
you
you
know,
that
older
right
than
now.
about
It was
30,
not even
30.
for, huh?
Well, you ain't no older than about 30 anyway.
No, I am. I'm old.
Nah, you can't be older than me. So,
Yeah, I'm almost 40.
I,
I'm
yeah,
a,
you can't be no
I'm
older
talking
than me.
about this was
I'm just
real.
gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that you can't be no older
Yeah,
than me.
I'm almost 40, baby.
You
I
ain't no
promise
older than me.
you I'm almost 40. But this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. It's some man that will let you know. You know what I'm saying? And they will come clean and they will express their feelings and shit like that.
And I ain't
No,
against
no, man is not gonna express
I
his feelings.
experienced dating someone who was a professional. He was established. He was co-parenting with his ex-wife. He had 3 kids. I had
Mm-mm.
a child at the time. We went on a couple of dates. We kicked it for a little bit. And he broke it down to me and he was like, I don't want to date someone that has kids. I don't want the added responsibility. I just don't want that on my plate right now. I'm
And
cool having fun, going on trips, doing this, that, and the third. But when it came time down to getting serious, he didn't want to get serious because I already had a child.
No, no,
thank
no.
you, thank
Wait,
you,
Verna, wait,
thank
Verna, wait,
you.
Verna, wait, Verna, before you keep saying anything else. Okay. I was the same way. Like, it was the same way. It was like I didn't want no man when I didn't have no kids. Honest to truth to God, when I didn't have no kids, I didn't want a man with kids. But you know why? I'm gonna break it down for you. I didn't want the responsibility of having no baby mama drama.
Thank you. Now you
Number
hear. Now you hear what we said that night.
number one.
Now you hear
No, no,
what
no. I'm
you
hearing
saying
what
the
you
exact
say
same
now,
thing we were saying.
but it's different now because I got kids. Okay, but number one, I didn't want no drama with the baby mama. That's number one. Number two, I was jealous, like I want all the attention on me.
On your
So I feel bad because I know that that's your kids. And number one, I would never expect you to put me before your kids. And you
Bullshit.
got kids.
and,
Bullshit.
and he didn't
Bull,
even
not that
tell,
ain't bullshit. That's the truth.
he didn't
Like with
Bullshit.
me, that's the
even
truth.
tell me he had
Bullshit.
beginning. I had to find out after the fact. He waited a long time to tell me because he said, I'm afraid that if I tell you that I have kids and I'm co-parenting with their mom, that you're not gonna want to see me anymore. And I was like, well, why would you keep that from me? Why wouldn't you tell me that? And he was like, because I didn't think that you would want to be bothered. I didn't think you'd want to have any drama and whatever, whatever. But he never let me make the decision for myself. He just kept the information from me until I found out about it, until I confronted him about it. Then he admitted it and said it came true. And then he was like, I think, it's probably not going to work out because, I just don't want the added responsibility of having a kid. Now he knew that I had a kid at the time, and he was fine with proceeding to go out on dates and woo me and this and that and woo woo woo. We had a good time and all of that. But once I found out that he had kids and confronted him about it,
Hey, can somebody get my glasses off the
I want
table?
you to tell me that you have kids.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me.
yeah.
I don't want you to hide it from me. I don't want you to keep it in a
What's
secret
up,
from
that?
me. Because back then I was in my 20s. I didn't have no kids. So I was expecting to get somebody without no kids because I was like, oh, we can just raise this family, as one. We don't have to have no outsiders.
Right.
But once I got kids and I got married, boom, 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 it was different because I felt that's when I really felt what single women with children was going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of like, made me like, oh my God, this is what y'all really be going through.
Yep.
Because I didn't really know. I didn't know.
Yep.
But y'all are single mothers. Commend y'all. Salute. Give y'all that. But at the end of the day, you can't raise a young man. You can't teach him how to be one. And you
I
can't
never
teach him
said
how to you can't teach him how to treat a woman. The same way most of these women today deal with their children, they will teach. And I'm not saying y'all in general, but I'm saying like most of y'all women would turn around and tell y'all young ladies, hey, men ain't shit. But y'all will tell the exact same child you got in the house that's her sibling, like, hey, you need to respect the woman. You need to learn to love her. You confuses this young man.
can I retract back on that? I
Yeah,
got
go for it. Go
I
for it.
got
Go for it.
mostly boys. I got four boys, one girl. Four boys, one girl. I would never tell my boys that women ain't shit.
Right.
No, yeah,
In
I
fact,
respect you,
in
dude.
fact, in fact, I let them know y'all not doing this, y'all not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You have to provide for yourself, even if you don't have no girl ever in your life. But you got to know the basics. You got to learn that. You know what I'm saying? But what I want you to understand is that a woman is very important. And if you want to be with her, and if you really love her, you got to respect her.
Okay, let me ask you a question
Number one
then.
priority.
All right.
If
If
she sees how you treat your mama, that's how you going to treat her.
so, let me ask you a question then.
All right.
You saying a woman needs to be respected, which I understand, and I
And men need to
highly
be
stand.
respected too.
I
No,
stand on business with it.
and men need to be respected too.
Yep.
I get that, and I stand on business with it too. But at the
Okay.
end of the day, who respects man today?
I mean,
I do.
I have
Who,
respect.
I do.
I
I
have respect
do.
for
who
men.
really
And
does? I mean, and like I said, I'm not
you know
saying
what?
this is y'all in general, but who really respects a man today?
Maybe in the past, I didn't know how to because my mama, I had a stepdaddy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a stepdaddy who loved me,
Mm-hmm.
who would get up early in the morning to walk me to school, who will,
Mm-hmm.
who will get me from school when I got out of school. And
Mm-hmm.
he ain't had to do none of that,
Mm-hmm.
but he did.
Yeah.
So I respected him.
Mm-hmm.
And even when him and my mama had their issues or whatever was going on, guess what? I knew that was my daddy. I knew that I had to respect him.
So you can relate what I'm doing.
Exactly, I can.
All
Absolutely.
right then. So with that being
Absolutely.
said, I never said I wouldn't tackle on any situation that when it comes to a woman with having kids. I just said it's best for a man to choose a woman without kids. Not
But
saying that
okay,
I
well,
wouldn't
let's go
choose
back
you.
to that because I want you to explain to me why is that. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's get
Well, obviously you already know I got two numerous kids that are not biologically mine.
but I want you to
But I am
explain
who I
why
am to them.
you would prefer a woman without kids versus someone with kids.
At this point in my age in my life, I prefer a woman without kids.
But you got kids. Explain to everybody that you got
All
kids.
right, with that being said, I'm 40 years old, finna be 41 in another month. And you see, my kids are grown. I got three that are small. I got one that'll be 16 this year. I got another one that'll be not 10 this year, and another one that'll be or 4 this year. So don't get me wrong. With me having these amount of kids in my head, I don't want no more kids. But I will not retract a woman that I get involved with has no kids and say she decides say I won't have kids. Okay, we will in the family. We got this extension family, and I'm gonna bring one with you. Now, change back to the other side. I bring in a woman who has kids. It's hard for me to accept that because now I'm dealing with me at 41 years old, soon to be 41. We're 41 years old. I got 3 kids. One of them's 15, be 16 this year. She's back grown. And then I got these last two. I can deal with the last two. My other kids can carry themselves. But you, on the other hand, may have small kids. And with you having small kids, I'm looking at it like I got to start all the way the fuck back over. Do I need to deal with that, or do I want that? Do I want to have to deal with the fact that your 16-year-old wanting to fight me every time me and you have a misunderstanding? Do I got to deal with the fact that your baby daddy got to come around and say, "Hey, y'all arguing, and I don't want my kid there"? Like, bruh, like step the side down, bruh. If you were supposed to be here, you would have been here. Like, I ain't trying to be their stepdaddy. I'm trying to be the best extension of what you should have been. That's all
So
I'm saying.
okay, okay.
So you
So
giving me
based on your
extra work
So
on that
based,
end.
so based on your answer, I feel like it's not really the stereotype of if you have kids. It's based on
No.
how have you taught your kids, how have you, you know what I'm saying, presented to them the whole situation and what's going on in your situation.
Yeah,
Right.
Am
it's
I
like
right or wrong, Brenda?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. It's a matter of bringing somebody else into the fold, but you don't want to have to deal with whether or not that child, especially older boys, are going to be very protective against against their mother. So if they
mhm.
mom is being disrespected or mistreated or what have you, they may step to the dude. Now to come with a respect thing. That has to come from mom, me telling you, I need you to respect this man. But you got to give your kids also, reasons why you're making certain decisions and why things are the way that they are. And if this person that I've chosen has made me happy and we're happy together and I think that we can build something together, I need you to trust me and I need you to show him respect and be respectful. And if you have an issue, you have a problem, then you come and talk to me about it. Don't come step to him. Don't be trying to fight him. Don't be calling him names. Don't be this other kind of stuff.
You should already have those boundaries
You
set.
should already have those values.
But okay,
Yeah, there you go,
it
right there. You made it
is
clear.
because if you're a woman with kids, you know, whoever you bring into your life, the man, your partner, he's expected to provide for the kids or that child, no matter how you feel about it. Because at the end of the day, if he's dating you, he's dating your kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
package deal.
If you don't have that mentality of boundaries and the way you manage your kids and set boundaries for your kids and stuff like that, yes, kids can take over these these stepdaddies that really trying to bond,
Well,
you know what I'm saying, make
no,
part of their
no,
life.
no, sweetheart. Look, at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. I'm not trying to be a stepdaddy to no fucking baddie.
I don't think
We
nobody
might not.
is
I
stepdad.
mean, no disrespect towards you. I'm not trying to be a stepdaddy, to no
No, it's
fucking
not a
baddie just
disrespect.
child.
I'm saying like that's what people call it, so that's why I said it.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be. I will never be a stepdaddy. I don't. Nobody gets stepped on because that's what you're saying. You stepping on the next individual to
I'm
be to
not. I'm
something
not
that they
saying.
wasn't.
Just saying, like most people, that's what they most women they say that. They was like, I'm not trying to make you be a stepdaddy. Cause that's what they got a daddy for.
As most men, we don't want to be stepdaddy. We prefer
Ex-
not to be.
Yeah,
I I'll be a leadership to help and guide them, but he got a daddy. That's his problem, not mine. So when he's 17, 16, wanting to act the ass towards me and you refuse to let me discipline, hey, call his daddy because hey, I can't do this because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna knock his them lips loose and I'm gonna sit him down and we'll talk about it. There's a difference between the see, women don't allow a lot of men to come in there and discipline their children after previous relationships. And what I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna have
okay.
to either
What
choose
make you say
one of the
what?
two.
What make you say that women don't allow men to come discipline their children? Because I'm very
So if
open.
your
No, no, no,
17-year-old son come up to
okay,
me,
wait before you respond.
all right, I'm listening.
I'm very open to people discipline my kids. It don't matter you the stepdaddy, the friend, the uncle, the auntie.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
my kids doing something wrong, I want you to come in and correct them.
Yeah.
Because if I'm at work and I can't do, much about it, I want you to step in and be like, hey, your mama taught you better than that.
Right.
So correct me on the women that don't want their kids to be disciplined
All
by
right, let me ask you a
men that's
question.
not their daddy.
Let me ask you a question. I don't. I can't speak for sweetheart over here. I can't speak for you. So as a platform, how many of y'all single? Both of y'all single?
No, I'm not single.
Okay, you're not single. So how you deal with your new man with your new kids, your past kids?
You go ahead, Brandon. Go first.
So, my husband, my now husband, and I, we each had a child before
Mhm.
we got together and before we got married, and then we had two children together. So just like he took on my son, I took on his daughter. Now, I always came at her with, I'm not trying to replace your mom, but I'm someone here for you that cares for you and loves for you. If you need something, I'm here for you. I've taken her to school. I've picked her up from school. She's gotten called from the school nurse sick that she needed to get picked up. I took care of that. I would take her out with me. I would do things with her, just like my husband would do things with my son and include him in his life and make sure that he made sure that my son was aware, hey, I'm not trying to take the place of your dad, but I'm with your mom and we're a family now. So
Mm-hmm.
we blended our family and we never to think about it, we never used the word step. My son, my husband always called my son, my firstborn son, his son. And I always
Mm-hmm.
daughter, my daughter. I never would say, oh, my stepdaughter, my stepdaughter. He would never say my stepson, my stepson. We're one family. And
But
we were on the same page as to how we were going to approach that, and then we wound up having two children together. So those two children that we have biologically together have a sister and they have a brother that they love very much, that they're very close to, that they can reach out to at any time, and we have an established relationship. So for us, it really wasn't that difficult. And for us, we both had an understanding of what it was like to be a single parent because he was raising his daughter on his own. I was raising my son on my own. And when we got together, we started having these conversations and we started having these talks and we started integrating our two children together because at that time it was just the two of them, just his daughter and just my son. So when the time came and we expanded our family in such a way that nobody was any different. Nobody was half of anything. Nobody was step anything. This is our family. And that's just how we've been.
And in my
Mm-hmm.
situation, I'll go ahead and explain mine.
Mm-hmm.
He got his own kids. I got my own kids. I would never expect him to put me before his kids. He would never expect me to put him before my kids.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, um, when you have somebody and that you know that is worth, by your side, and they're looking at all the shit that you've been through and all the shit that you're going through, at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, they're gonna look at you for what you're worth.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's not too much that you can say, it's not too much that you can do. That person is gonna know anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to make nobody be my 5 kids baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the baby mama slash not baby daddy, but I want
You're
baby daddy
not a
to be
baby
his
mama
baby.
first and foremost.
I want baby daddy to be his baby daddy.
You're not a
I
baby
want
mama though.
I'm a
You're
baby
not a baby.
mama.
No,
I'm
you're
a
not.
baby. Okay, stop. I'm a
You're a
baby
mother.
mom, but I want the father of my kids to be there. Okay, I ain't trying to make nobody else the baby daddy, cause that's not their responsibility.
Right.
I had all these kids by one man.
So you saying my responsibility as a man with you having 5 kids by your one individual. So you saying my responsibility would actually not look down and question that shit just a little bit.
I don't care what your responsibility is. You got
I'm
five.
just asking. I'm
You
asking the
got
question.
you
So
got
you,
5 kids by one woman. Figure that shit out on your own.
I ain't got 5 kids by one woman. I got 4 kids by 4 different women, and I
Exactly.
got,
What you
I got,
do and what you do.
and the reason I tell people I got six
No,
is
no,
because
no,
the
no,
reason I told y'all and y'all seen over here on the
no.
quality. I only got 5 kids.
Retract back. Cause what do you do with all them kids by one woman? What do you do? How do you feel?
If you, as a woman,
No, I
have
want I want you to tell us how do you feel about that?
about me having kids by multiple women,
No, about you. You say you had how many kids by one woman?
4 kids by
no, no, I got, I in total. If you want to be biologically with
No, no,
it,
no. I just want you to tell me what is the most kids that you have by one woman?
which is my ex that I'm battling in court with too.
Oh, okay. Speak on that.
Right? Okay, we can speak on it. So the situation with my baby mama with here recently, she was the motivation, even though it was negativity.
But
Her
there's
neg-
negativity
uh,
everywhere.
huh?
There's negativity everywhere.
Well, the negativity of this situation changed my life.
Okay.
And I call it God's karma. It was meant for me to deal with it. You know, it was meant for me to change my ways. So I took a 3 year absence from relationships. I took 3 years. Matter of fact, now 3.5. But with that being said, she's still battling me. She's still making it difficult. Even though, and I will lay this out there, I've given her the child support she's already claimed, which she didn't put me on child support. I put myself on child support with my daughter. Now my son, she's made it difficult for me to get a hold of him and video chat him and like I was doing previously. But she waited after my oldest daughter mama died to hit me with another child support case. And that was the sad part about it. And I'm like, look, could you at least let her rest? And she was like, I don't give a fuck. I need what I need for mine. And by her doing that type of ordeal, I'm like, all right, cool. So briefly before my daughter's mother passed, she asked me for $50 extra a month. And I said, all right. So I sent it to her on a regular. Then she asked me for 100. So I said, okay, I sent it to her on a regular. Then she asked me for 200. And I'm like, all right, take it. And so I sent it to her immediately. And then after my daughter's mom passed, she waited a week and went straight up to the DA office about child support. And I said, all right, cool. If you want child support, that's what you can get. I said, how much you need? And she said, the actual 250 that you're sending me right now. I said, all right, cool. Go up to the DA office, sign on the paperwork, and all I gotta do is sign off on it, and we agree with it. That save us court problem.
Okay.
The
So as
minute the minute I told her I was grabbing a lawyer, and the reason is because as a man, you have to have a lawyer. No
oh,
woman has to have a lawyer when she goes in court when it comes to that. I have to because I want more time with my kids. So
bows
the
down to the man who really trying to do some shit out here for the kids. Okay. Bow.
man, I just spent 4,000 for the
Okay.
lawyer I
I'm,
got.
I'm gonna say this. Bow down to y'all, cause I'm telling you, I've been a wife, a girlfriend for 16 years. Okay. So in my situation, okay, not anybody else's situation, okay? And I ain't trying to speak for nobody else, but I'm just speaking for myself. I tried this, okay? I did everything I could to stick by his side. I was his down the ride, dumb bitch, whatever you want to call me, okay? I was there till I got tired of the bullshit, okay? Now, I know a lot of women, I don't give a fuck what you say and what you do. If you done stuck by a man for so long and he not giving no extra signs of doing this and doing that,
Man, you the dummy.
then you made the decision
No,
to
you the dummy.
huh?
You the dummy. Just own it. You the
Oh yeah,
dummy.
I'm the dummy. Oh hell yeah. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. Hell yes, I was the dummy. You right about that.
Lesson learned.
But you right about that. I would never argue you down about that. But anyway, you was there. You did this, you did that, you try to make it work, it didn't work. You went left, you went right, but it still didn't come out to be what you wanted to be. So I feel like a lot of women go through that shit and they're tired of that shit. And because we're not the same. So I may not react like the next bitch would.
I, I,
Like I'm
hold
a
on.
special kind
Oh,
of bitch. Like,
I'm listening to you, but I'm gonna have to get another drink because that statement there just
go ahead
overwhelmed
and
me.
get another drink. Go ahead and get another drink. Go ahead and get another drink. Like the next bitch not gonna react how I react. See what I'm saying? And a lot of situations goes on and boom, boom, boom. But at the end of the day, I know most women
Yeah.
have tried
Yep.
to make this shit work. And it didn't work. So it comes a time where men have to take responsibility of their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And be like,
Man, men own up to their own shit every fucking day. The fuck?
No, not all men do that.
Then
Absolutely.
you ain't talking to a man then.
Oh yeah, all men don't do that.
No, stop saying man. Only
No, I said
that's a
all
little boy.
men. I said all men don't do that.
And I'm telling you, separate the word man and say all boys don't do that. Because that's what you dealt with.
Well, yeah, that might be a difference.
There's a difference between a man and a boy.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you earlier that most men don't become men till they're in their 30s, late 30s or early 40s because nine out of 10, there's only a woman raising them. And
So
he's
I
only
know that
acting off what
kids,
she done.
I know that kids and me, for example, are respectful of the relationship. Some kids, of course, the way you treated them, the way you have guide them, you know. Um,
But okay, let me
I want
ask you a
to ask this
question.
question. I want to ask
Can-
this question. Y'all might be mad at me after I ask it. Who comes first? Okay, the baby mom or your wife?
Your wife? That's an irrelevant
Brenda,
topic. Your
what?
wife comes first. And my son even just said that before I can speak it out my mouth because he
What?
heard you.
Brenda,
Your wife. Your wife will come before your kids. Men die behind a woman every day. No, your significant other comes first. I'm sorry.
Brenda.
And if a woman do not does the exact same thing for me, then it's totally is a wrap. It's done for.
Brenda.
What I experienced once I became the wife is that I was put first. But what my husband did for me and what my husband did for our family, he did for our family as a whole. He didn't leave the mother out to dry. He didn't leave her with take care of her child. He didn't leave her without health insurance for the child. He didn't leave her without access in case she school and I was busy at work and I couldn't her high and dry without a way to manage the daughter that they created together. He just let her know, this is my wife. You're going to respect her. And if you need something or something comes up, then you have a conversation with me and I'll have a conversation with my wife. And that's how it's played. That's how it's played out. It wasn't a matter of him putting me first just so he can put his daughter down. It was a matter of establishing boundaries, and so letting her know that this is how things go. You know, you used to just you and your mom, but her mom had a husband, so she
So,
had.
Brenda, I want to ask you this question. Do you think it's based on the person when this matter comes? Because absolutely,
I do.
like the way you raise your kids is a certain way, in a certain way you want them to be,
Yep,
in a certain way you want them to act. Okay. So, do you think, women purposely, like in any type of way, raise their kids to feel a certain way of the person that comes in and fulfill their life as a at let's not say stepdaddy, but just as your mom's partner?
I do. I think it has everything to do with the type of person and what they instill in their kids, and how they raise their kids, and what they teach them to be, with respect and things like that. Now, I never had any issues with her as far as how she treated me. She treated me very respectfully. She was very polite. She was very kind. She was never out of pocket. We never got into any type of arguments. We never got into any kind of, real problems. There were times when I had to discipline her for certain things, but she respected it, and so did her dad, and she accepted it. And no, he didn't get no crazy phone call her mom about your wife, say this to a
I'm
daughter or what have you. We didn't
I'm listening. I'm just talking.
we didn't go
So
we didn't go through that. We didn't experience that. But
let
that
me
big hand and
those panties.
how he taught her and trained her up as to what to expect from this newfound relationship. She was used to other people in her life because she had married at this point. She
So I'm
Hey, can
saying
I ask
um,
y'all
so
why
basically,
have y'all
basically
failed us?
what we're going back to, I've heard some men say, well, baby mamas, you know, baby dads have access to them. So that's one reason
So
they want to date a baby mama.
so why
But
y'all
I
fail?
feel
Why
like,
y'all fail us?
no, no. Let me say this before you start, because I know you finna get at me. I think it's hypocritical. And I'm sorry. I mean, ain't no way around it. You got kids, she got kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's hypocritical to me. You can't say, "Oh, her baby daddy gonna try to have access and try to maneuver the situation." You think your baby mama ain't finna do nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's stop it right there, because it's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Either way.
True.
So I feel like, me personally, I
I'm
think it's
I don't
hypocritical.
see
I
you
mean,
talking
if you
to a
don't have no
man.
kids,
You talking to a
let
man. A
me
man
straight.
don't feel. We logic shit.
I'm not downing you on your feelings. Your feelings is your feelings. I ain't
I
saying
don't
you're
have
right or you're
feelings.
wrong. But let me do this. If you ain't got no kids and you want somebody who don't have no kids, I'm with you. Cause
Look
I
at
ain't had no
let me let
kids
me
back
let
up
me
when I was
explain.
21. I didn't want nobody with no kids. You know why? Because I didn't want that drama.
But let me
I didn't
explain
want.
it to you. I want you to understand something. Like as a woman
Go ahead.
and you have kids, I get
I
that.
have kids
I
now.
respect that you have
I have
kids
kids
from
now.
your previous relationship.
Oh,
But
no,
as a woman,
I ain't had
you
no kids.
and I ain't talking about then. I'm talking about now. As
Okay.
a woman that has kids, you got to understand the concept that and this might sound ugly when I say it.
Oh, it does.
Men gonna look at you totally different. They're going to.
But you
Because
supposed to be
at the
looking
end of the day,
because they got kids.
as
No,
you
no,
as
no.
a
Wait a minute.
woman,
Wait, wait. Because I'm very
you control the value whether I have some type of sexual intercourse with you. You control that, right or wrong.
we ain't gonna talk about no sexual intercourse. That don't have nothing
No,
to do with what we
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
saying.
But
You
let's
control
let's
that
go back.
aspect.
Okay, well, let's go back. You got multiple kids. Why wouldn't you talk to somebody who got kids?
Ma'am,
Answer that. I just want you to
I
answer
just
that.
showed
No,
you the
I just
answer.
want no.
I just showed
Hold
you the
up,
answer to that.
y'all, because I took this topic from the last topic
Hey,
that we talked
sweetheart,
about.
sweetheart, did I just not
Wait.
show her the example of that with
Okay,
my own
no. Well, you
kids?
can't show me the example of it because you're not really living in it. So
I am living it every day.
okay, so come back a little bit.
All right.
You,
So
if
did
you
you not see
living
my
in it,
step? Did
if
you
you
not see both
living
my
in it,
sons on?
hold up. If you living in it, come back a little bit. Cause I don't need you to judge us girls with kids. Okay.
I'm
Tell
not
me
judging
why.
you. I
Tell
congratulate
no,
you.
no, no, no. Tell me exactly why when you would prefer a woman with no kids, but you got kids.
All right. So I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
get
I'm
back
ready
to
to
that
have
topic. So, sweetheart, did I just not show y'all kids that are not biologically mine, that are mine in my heart, right?
right.
Yep.
All right. So why I'm adding on to my life regardless, even though me and that mom's part ways, even though that mom's part ways, but I still control the avenue, right or wrong.
But that's
Y'all seeing it.
that shouldn't
They
be
both
that.
told you.
No, no,
They
no, no.
both told you.
Wait a minute.
I've been knowing you
Wait a
from
minute.
4 years old.
Time
I've
out.
been knowing you from
Time out.
1 years old.
Time
So
out.
I've been controlling that avenue since day one.
Time out.
So now
Time out.
I am 40, finna be 41, and I don't change the avenue again. I do not disrespect my son.
Miss Bernice, but how could you say that? Hold up. Let me talk to my friend real quick. Okay. You say you better listen to Kevin Samuel videos. I understand what you're talking about, Kevin Samuel. He ain't here no more. Okay. So let's go back a little.
Oh no, when you
No,
done
no,
that,
no,
they
no,
just
no,
took
no,
me
no, no.
left.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's Miss Bernice, let's go back a little bit.
He was a
Like,
whole king out here trying to get some shit right.
I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm just speak of I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. Brenda, did I say I'm right or wrong?
No,
You a whole
Just
entire
my opinion.
woman. As a woman, look,
It's just
I'm
my
gonna I'm
opinion.
gonna
Whether
stand
you
on
like it
what
or not,
Kevin
it's up to
Samuel
you, girl.
says,
I don't
regardless.
care nothing about it. Shit, I don't
I'm
have to
gonna
worry.
stand on what he says. He
Man,
stand
what?
on principle.
Okay. I listen. Okay. I get what you're saying. Men want high value women. This
but
this the topic for the day. If you
let,
didn't
let-
understand, let's bring it back, Brandon, because I don't think they know the topic for today.
okay. I just want to.
Why?
What makes a woman less valued if she has children and you have children? What
Your
makes
value decreases.
Why would you choose the
No,
woman?
it does not. That is hypocritical to me.
How the fuck
Like, you
your value
literally a
don't decrease?
hypocrite. And
Tell
no,
me why your
no, no, no,
value
no.
don't
I don't give a
decrease.
damn what nobody say. Listen, you got kids, and you want nobody with no kids.
I'm asking you a question. Why
So
your
they
value
gotta
don't
take.
decrease?
They gotta take your shit, but you can't take their shit.
All
That's
right, I'm asking
basically
you a
what you're telling
question.
me.
Why do you think we say your value decrease?
Why does it decrease?
I'm asking you that question.
The value does not decrease if you have listen. I had all five of my kids by one man. Nobody.
hmm
One man. One man have all
hmm
five of my kids, and he
And
been
that is grateful. I am thankful for that
y'all
part
ain't
of it.
gotta y'all ain't gotta praise me for that, but I'm just saying
I
I
am
got
praising you
one
for that.
man, one baby daddy,
hmm
one baby daddy, five kids. Okay,
hmm
what decreased me from that?
You,
What make you look at me as less of a woman for that?
I ain't say you were less of a woman. I just
I'm
say
just
you the
saying.
value.
Give me your opinion.
But if you're
You
saying
sitting up here telling me
valued, if you're saying somebody's devalued, then you are saying that they're less of a woman. Because
No,
if the woman
no, I didn't.
if the
Did
woman
I
you
say that
are
she was
saying
less
that.
of a
You
woman,
are
or did
saying
I say
that.
she lost her value? Because
How?
you
How?
got to understand this
How?
concept.
not
As a man, as a man,
woman,
we have to create our value. We're
I
not
don't
born
care
with it.
now.
but
You
Single women
already
out
born
here
with the
that don't give a
we're
value.
damn
our
about
value as
a man.
well. We're born with our
That
value
you
as
got single
well.
women out here that don't have no kids. Period.
That have
So I'm telling you again, you're born with value. Men have to create their value.
No,
no men are no
absolutely not.
no that,
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a real logic example. Would you date a man working at
I,
McDonald's as a teenager and you knowing him? 9 times 10, you probably would. But if his expansion wasn't beyond McDonald's, what you're gonna do? You're gonna move to the next best thing, right or wrong.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
You're a
I don't give
goddamn piece
a
of
damn.
cap and a
No,
lie.
no, 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 no. I don't give a
Oh shit!
damn about what you.
I wish I could read the comments she dealing with because I'm. This is all cap.
I
This
think
is all
no, no,
cap.
no, no. I don't give
A
a damn
woman
what you.
seeks a woman seeks out what's built for her, and she gonna seek out what's gonna protect
That
her
must
and
be the
provide
board
for
or
her.
some shit they got
Bullshit.
going on. Cause absolutely that ain't me.
No. A woman
I
seeks
don't give a
love.
damn
A woman
what you
seeks
do
that
for me.
affection. She seeks out
Well, ma'am, you got
care.
a whole husband over there, so you can't even relate to the conversation.
No, she can.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Cause
know
her
husband.
oldest is not by him.
They ain't got nothing to do with the kids. I'm talking
Oh,
about a relationship
absolutely. It
standpoint.
has everything to do with it. Because the topic is, you know what I'm saying? She got every right to input on it because her oldest is not even by her husband.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations.
Not old either.
Well, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, and as women, I don't mind tackling on two women on the platform.
Like
There
a
ain't no big deal with me.
70-year-old old man.
Because at the end of the day, I still stand permanent on what I stand on.
Sorry.
But what
I'm
I'm trying to
sorry
get y'all to
to tag
understand
along
is
like
you
every.
cannot sit here and expect me to grab a hold of
No, it's okay. I mean,
this money over here that has $500 over here and grab a dollar that's sitting on the other side. That's common sense and logical.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting it all on you. I'm just saying, like, I don't believe truly in my heart, in my sensitive ass, bullshit ass heart, if some people want to look at it that way. But I look at it as treasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sincerely believe that women is just out here trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You in
If anything,
2024, you're capping
like I
yourself.
said, and I don't take this shit back. Like, if you got kids, why wouldn't you want a woman with kids? Like, they
Yeah.
understand, they're
If
more
I
comprehensive, they're more,
nine times, nine
they know
times ten,
what you're going through, they feel your pain. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let's get it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I was younger and I was in my 20s, 21, 22, and I didn't have no kids, I didn't want no man with no kids. Absolutely. I didn't. You could say what you want to say about me, but I ain't want no man with no kids. You know why? Because I ain't want no baby drama. I'm selfish as
but
fuck.
you're saying the same shit we was saying on the last line.
Look,
We
look,
don't want
I
that.
was selfish as fuck. I was selfish as fuck. So I
So
was
why
not
don't you
look,
understand that then? Why
I
can't you
wasn't willing.
understand
I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I wasn't willing to
that?
share my time with my man, and I know he got other kids. But God worked it out where you gonna have you gonna be in a relationship with another a man who got kids and you ain't got no kids. So I had to listen to him. But maybe that was my purpose at the moment. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my purpose, what I wanted, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I didn't want no man with no kids because I didn't want the type of problems.
Yeah. And I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, in my early 20s,
But you got, but
I,
you're gonna eventually have those type of problems. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well, now I
Like
do because I
you
yeah,
literally just
now
said it.
I do because
You
I got
said it yourself.
now
Listen to
I
what you
do.
just said. Recreate what you just said. And I've watched you contradict yourself twice in that conversation. This is why I choose not to listen to what a woman says. I watch what she do because she'll
No, you don't
contradict
have to
herself
watch me
numerous of
contradict
times.
myself because I told you. I just told you this was when I was in my 20s, right?
Yeah.
I'm way past 20. I'm almost 40 goddamn years old.
Okay. You close
I
to me.
listen, listen. What I'm telling you, back
Mm-hmm.
in the day, yes, I didn't want no man with no kids. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays that I'm a single mother and I
Mm-hmm.
know the everything that come with it
Mm-hmm.
is different because now I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's hard as fuck. It's hard. I don't care.
How long you been
It's
single?
hard.
Let me ask you that question.
But at the end of the day, I kind of
Nope.
in my
How long you been single?
go ahead.
How long you been single? I'm gonna argue with that one. How long you been single?
I'm not single.
You're not single.
No, I got a man who accept my kids, accept me, love my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to worry about. But
There
at the
you go.
end of the day, I'm just speaking because this is the way, you know, other people make it seem, but it really ain't like that. Like you can really find somebody that is for you and your kids. And I don't care what nobody say. When you dating me and I'm a single woman, you dating my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn.
You're supposed to.
If you in a if you want something serious with me, if you just want to get me in the bed and open up my panties, that's different, right?
Okay.
But if you serious with me, you dating
Mm-hmm.
and you dating my kids.
All
And
right then.
number one, I would never expect a man to put his kids before me.
Mm,
Never.
I will.
Absolutely
I'll put
no.
my woman. I will put my
I'm
woman.
not married to
I
you.
will put my wife number
I'm not
one
married.
priority. I will put my wife number one priority. She don't step over my kids because she is over my kids.
I'm not married to you. So therefore, you do what you do until you
I
give
never
me
do
that
no shit
title.
like that.
Until you give me that title, that's when I'll step in. But until then, I ain't got that title.
You, yeah, he definitely need that title.
So your kids are number one.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Not when you're with the same person of your baby mother who had the kids. I'm talking about outside.
Okay,
That's different.
I can meet somebody new outside, and I can get to know them, enjoy them, and make sure they a part of my establishment.
But if
I
you don't want
promise you,
your
she
wife,
would, she will be above my kids.
if she's not your wife,
I will make her above my kids before she is my wife. I give
not
her
your
the.
wife,
Well,
I'm giving her the example of what she should be. I'm
somebody
gonna teach her
cannot.
and guide her and lead her to be the one she's supposed to be. I'm
That's
not gonna do nothing less than that.
if she's
wow.
not your wife.
Wow.
I'm gonna give her the real. Fuck the cap.
You can't make a girlfriend any type
I
of.
don't fuck with girlfriends. I don't
That's what
girlfriends.
I'm saying. It's different though.
Yeah.
You got you
The
got
difference
your
between you and
girlfriends.
I is
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
y'all date. I approve. I have to
I
approve
don't
a
date.
motherfucker to be with me.
I don't
I
date.
don't do none of that shit.
I don't date because I'm too old. What the fuck I need a date for?
Well, you just said you had a whole man. You ain't got no reason to date any fucking way.
I didn't date him. That I told him I didn't want the date. I made it clear. I made it fucking clear. I'm not
Yeah,
looking for
if
dating.
that's already established,
No,
you ain't
I
dating no
no no
more.
no.
You
Wait a
going
minute.
on family
Wait a minute.
events.
Brenna, did I did not? make it clear that I was not here for dating.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Crystal
I'm
clear.
not here for dating you. I
I
can date
don't date.
anybody I fucking want
He
to at any
understood
time, any date.
he understood the assignment. He understood the assignment. He knew
All
exactly.
right, then if he understood the
I'm a one.
assignment, then
I'm a
you're
one.
dating. You're
I'm a
dating.
one women man. Okay.
You're dating.
No, I never date.
Stop the cap.
I don't give a fuck about dating.
Stop
No,
the cap.
I don't give a fuck about dating.
Stop the cap.
Never dated.
Stop the cap.
I was with my husband for 16. Please tell him
16 plus years.
16
I
plus years.
heard that story.
I ain't never
Next, stop the
dated.
cap.
I've never. I've. Ne- if I ever dated you, please come in the comments and say I dated you.
Date and approving are two different stories.
The fuck what they think.
Right.
If you ever think I dated you, please come on the comments and say I dated you.
Have you ever dated anybody since your husband?
And what?
I'm, I'm asking you, have you dated people since your husband?
No.
Mm-mm.
I made it clear to him what I wanted.
But you just told me specifically you have a man.
I do.
All right. So if you have a
After
man,
I
you
got
ain't dating
divorced,
no
after
more.
I got divorced, I made it clear to the new man that I wanted. I'm not here for dating. If you're dating me, walk away.
Yeah.
What's different? I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm like I'm a man of understanding. So I'm gonna ask y'all, since y'all the only women on the platform, what the fuck is y'all definition of dating? Cause I don't date.
Dating to me is you're making a competition with everybody else, and I don't have anything against.
Always.
No, no,
And
no. Facts,
y'all, you
facts.
already destroyed that
So
one.
hold up. Let me speak. I don't have no problem with people dating. I think that's beautiful. I actually think it's beautiful, but people don't really know the definition of dating. The date, the dating
Well, you can
is
have definition of baby right now. Baby, is that goddamn
some people be trying to date in court.
Yep.
That's that's not the concept. It,
baby?
I don't give a fuck how you look at it.
Baby.
It just don't match. Okay,
Baby.
dating is a competition. I don't give a damn how you look at it.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? You trying to court, you trying to
Hungry
get
to be
to
cheap.
know this person. He trying to
Huh?
get to know this person. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think is the best for you? To me, dating is just like an open wave. That you can come in and you can express your feelings and the way you feel about the whole situation, and you can
I'm
really
not.
this
The
woman,
fuck
or
you
you can
dating
man or
for?
man. What do
What
you
the
think?
fuck you dating for? You're approving a person. I
No,
approve a person.
dating is
I
not
want a
courting all the
person to
time.
be fit for me. Dating is just sitting on a goddamn table countertop and just saying, "Hey, we eating this meal. We parting ways." I approve a person. I need to make sure you qualified to be the woman that
But
I need you
how
to be.
many women are you qualifying when you're going out on these dates? I think that's
I
the
don't go on those dates
that's
because most men to be suckers to go take a woman to a good
it.
damn expensive restaurant just show himself approved, trying to prove himself, and he ain't even approved the fucking woman you got. I'm not gonna do that.
That's true though.
I'm not gonna do that. I will take a woman to a park and say, "Let's go to the ice cream truck, get us some ice cream. Let's continue on talking." That's a date where somebody's trying to approve a person. If I got to spend a shitload of money on you immediately, for a restaurant
But
just
why
to
everybody
know
think it
you?
gotta be about
Fuck
money?
that. I go on
Why?
websites to get
Okay,
that type of money and
excuse
distinction
me.
for it.
Excuse me for my question, but why do everybody think it has to be about money though?
Exactly.
Because 9 out of 10, most women want money. Not saying y'all as
But if you make money,
individuals,
you
but
make
it's that
your own
like men
life.
don't want to marry no more. Y'all as as women, y'all are the reason men don't want to marry no more. What cheese? There's no cheese.
I
That
don't
It's
agree.
just cheese.
I don't think that's true.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
I don't think that's true.
Uh, Vice
I
versa.
settle. I
Vice
settle.
versa. Okay, vice versa. And I'm just gonna give my personal opinion. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay,
Okay.
because I don't want to try to make anybody's look bad, feel bad, or anything. But women go through a lot of shit. Okay, women will give their 100% to a man. Okay,
Mm.
and they still won't take advantage of it. They'll be like,
Mm.
I made a mistake. I fucked around. I did this. I did that.
Right.
Fine. Whatever the case
Mm.
may be. Women have stepped up to the plate. They have been there. They had put their foot down. They have tried to make a man think, hey, you treated me bad. Can you please think about my feelings one time? I'm just saying one time
Yeah.
out of your
Jesus
whole life.
Christ.
Just one time. And it's really hard for a man to do that. Now, am I judging you? I am not judging you. Please believe. I know you got your own feelings towards this.
I ain't got feelings.
But you may not, but men out there do have feelings, okay?
And these
But
men out here
at the
that
end
have
of the day,
feelings are slow.
at the end of the day, you cannot make a scene like it's all her fault. She did this. Oh, it's the system. Oh, it's this. Or it's that.
All
Cause
right.
that
So
woman,
you move the
go ahead.
keyword. So since you want to move on just this, their topic of why men are what they are, ma'am, war land on this goddamn land. Guess who you looking to protect your ass?
I don't care.
No, war land on this land. Guess who you looking to protect you?
I'm not looking for no.
Yeah, you looking for somebody
No,
to
no, no, no,
protect
no,
you.
no. Hold
Who,
your
who
horses.
so who will protect
Anything
you?
else.
At the end of the day, who
Wait
you
a
looking to no, no,
And
ma'am.
guess who?
No, I'm not gonna
Guess who is
stop. I'm
that?
not gonna stop. I want you to
Guess
answer the question.
guess who is
Who is
that?
gonna protect you?
Wait. Guess who is that? God.
Yep.
God. So if you're not God,
God.
You know what?
you can't
If
protect
you
me.
want me to get biblical on you, I will be biblical on you.
We got
So don't
that's
go there.
that'll be
Don't
for
go
another
there. Don't
podcast.
go there.
But I'm telling you, oh, I'm gonna go there.
I'm saying
I'm gonna go
who
there. I'm gonna
okay,
go there
let me
a
ask you
hundred
a question. Let me
percent.
ask you a question. When it boils down to it,
Go
the
ahead.
hell the fuck no. That's nasty as shit. Leave it plain. You big. Thank you.
Ask your question.
So when it boils down to who you look to look out for you.
God.
God already dang your life.
God.
You
And
got
guess what?
already dang your
And
life.
guess
So when
what?
you look at your life every day, the way it fucking is, you ask God, why the fuck am I in this point? He already chose it.
And guess what? He'll never have me on this point.
Yep.
He got me good.
Yep.
He got me real good.
Covered all the way
Exa-
up.
Absolutely good. So I ain't got
Bro,
nothing
yeah.
to worry about.
The
So
sad part about here,
everything people talk about in there, everything people
The
try to
sad
get.
part about it is y'all both smiling like y'all do. Thank God got y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
he
You got-
do.
do.
Absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely.
you improve my point. He don't.
Oh, he do.
You improve my point. He don't.
Oh, he do.
I can prove you differently.
I don't care about the point. He do.
But if you don't care about the point of God, then you don't understand
No,
God
I
and you
don't
don't
care
love him like
about
you
your
think you
point
do.
of God not proving to us that he got us.
Right.
I know he do.
Yeah.
Man, whatever God you serve don't got y'all.
No, because you don't think that what however your point of view is why God got us doesn't serve your point. That doesn't mean that God don't have us.
Right.
He do. I mean, that's just your opinion.
Now, don't get me wrong. He love you both.
Oh, absolutely.
I would never say that.
Absolutely.
But that same grace spirit y'all living upon, go come to an end.
Oh,
Just like your
he got
car payment has a grace
trust
period.
me, he got a purpose for both of us.
No, just like your car payment have that same grace period, he has one.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
that same one, he
uh,
told you specifically, I ain't gonna let you know
make
when
sure
I'm coming.
you know you make sure that uh the reciprocate when you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I don't have to talk about that with nobody because I already know.
Right.
Like has been so good to me. I don't care. Like I have put all my sins on the table. I have told him my sins. It's not like some people be like, "Oh God, forgive me for my sins." No, I actually spoke my sins. You know what I'm saying? When you
Mhm.
speak your sins instead of just saying, "God, just forgive me for my sins," but you don't know what your sins are. You know what I'm saying? I have put that on the table, so I don't have to worry about what nobody have to say about that. Because
Why?
absolutely, I know I'm protected.
Yeah.
I know that he's with me.
Why?
And I don't care if anybody wish bad on me. I don't
I asked you
care if
the question,
anybody
why?
Because he's shown
I
us.
don't care.
He's shown us why.
I,
He
I
said
don't care
so-
what nobody else think about me. I don't.
Okay, I'm
As
going
long
back
as
to
God know who I am, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going I'm going back to the logic. Why do you think that?
Why what?
You think that
Think what?
you saved by God.
Because I have confessed all my sins and I know what I have done. And I have put them on the table.
But you don't think you sin tonight?
Come through for you in spite of all the things that you've gone through. In spite of all the things you've gone through,
But you don't think you sin tonight?
come through.
How did I sin tonight? There's many reasons why
Hold on, I'm chewing.
I sin
I
tonight.
apologize.
No, you shouldn't have to. I'm saying it's a lot of reason why a person might think we sin tonight because you say a cuss word because you showing half of your
Who
sin.
said the cuss word was a sin? There's nothing in the Bible that told you a cuss
I'm
word
just
was a sin.
saying you don't never know what people think. They take it their own interpretation. I don't
No,
know.
I don't take it an interpretation. I take the history of my own people.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and with y'all being my people, y'all, that's your history.
Well, I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't care. Honestly, I'm living my best life.
Yeah. Yes.
And I
Yeah.
don't,
It sounds like a sad story to me.
it
Why?
may be sad, but I feel like it's encouraging. You know why? Because it's a lot of people go through bad shit. So I feel like if you feel like that shit is encouraging, you know what I'm saying? It keep you going. It it keep you motivated. Then why would
Well,
you grasp on to
hey, okay, Domino, since you sitting right here right now,
stop?
since you sitting right here right now, let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know how to find yourself in the Bible?
Um, not
No,
really.
you don't.
Not really.
I know you don't.
I not really. I don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I don't think nobody really do.
I do. And I
And
know a lot of
I'm gonna
people
tell
who
you
else
why,
that
because
does.
I feel like the Bible was written by humans. So in
That's everybody's fucking goddamn excuse. No, the Bible was written. And if you read it accordingly, you will know it was written by God Himself.
um
And actually know
I feel
that the
like
one
the
who written
Bible
it, the
I
one who written the whole
I
entire Bible is
your
actually
opinion.
Christ.
I respect your opinion, but
It's
I do feel
Christ.
like I feel like the Bible was used in many different ways to try to manipulate, to try to.
Thank you. Smart, smart response.
But you telling me I'm not.
No, you're not.
Okay, so either I am or I'm not. But
Okay, let me help you out.
I feel like the Bible was written in many different ways to make us divert from what it really was, and I feel like a lot of people used it to their advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like I do believe in some things in the Bible, but some things I be like, we're not
So
perfect.
if I ask you a question right now, what's your ethnicity of your father?
He he is black and Dominican.
No, I just need one color.
He black.
All right.
So yeah, I mean
So
ethnicity.
hold on, bear with me.
Ethnicity is not a color, but okay.
I didn't.
He
So
darker than
so
he's purple.
that motherfucker black as shit, right?
Yes.
All right. So with that being said, the N word, you know, it's in the Bible, right?
I
Oh, she huffed and puffed on that part.
I never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I'm telling you,
Acts 13:1.
don't condemn me for the truth, but
There's the word human don't exist in the Bible. Sorry.
I never seen the N
But
in the Bible.
Acts 13:1. It don't exist. Look up the whole entire 80 books. There's not one word of the word human in the Bible.
No, it's referred to as man.
Nope. The word referred as
I've never
man.
seen the N word in the Bible.
Acts 13:1.
Okay.
The N word is right there. Thank you. You know it.
I don't know what you just.
No, I want to talk to you. I was talking to somebody else.
Oh,
Apologize. Acts 13:1. It's got the N word. Literally.
I'm gonna
That's
look.
why I fuck with my people. I fuck with them
okay.
tough.
So we in here for an hour and 38 minutes. I really thank y'all, both of y'all. Like literally, thank you so much for joining me.
Okay,
And
okay,
Brenda,
okay.
I appreciate you, even though you was sick and you try to, make your way through the night. I thank you so much because you didn't even think about that. And I thank you as well for coming in and speaking about this topic with us because I felt like it needs to be spoken about. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people want to speak about stuff because they think, oh, it might be controversial. People may not like me after I speak about these things, but you need to understand that we need to have these conversations.
Right,
And it doesn't matter how you feel about it. It's we need to have these conversations because it releases us.
right.
And
But
even though we may not have your same opinion about the conversations,
exactly.
You
But
know what I'm saying? We feel you, we hear you, we
yeah,
see you. So at the end of the day, nobody's trying to come on here and try to say, oh, you down for this and that other. No, we trying to say is let's talk about it.
yeah,
If this is something that's in your heart, let's talk about it. Like I told you, and you know that, I told you when we had that previous conversation, I told you, I said, I want to talk about why men do really want to date women with no kids, men that do have kids. And
Well,
it wasn't a form of putting men down. Please believe me, hands down. That's not what I was trying to do. It's
no.
just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's hypocritical because you got kids, I got kids. At the end of the day, I feel like women who have kids and are with men who have kids, they can understand each other better.
yeah,
Better. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-mm.
relationship could be way better
right.
versus somebody that doesn't have no kids because they don't want to waste their time with you when you got all these responsibilities and they don't really have to be there,
Yeah,
which is not bad at all because I was that type. I didn't want no man with no kids when I didn't have no kids.
yeah,
I didn't want a man with kids because I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little bit selfish, you know what I'm saying? But until I got that concept of being a single mother, I understood a whole different story of what it really was.
right.
So I was like, man, I'm so proud of him, or I'm so um I really acknowledge what he's doing because he's really going out on for his kids. And you know what I'm saying? I started seeing different shit.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I was like, damn, that's sexy to me. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I need to be with somebody who got kids like me. Cause they understand
Understand.
better.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how men really felt about it. So that's why we had this conversation today.
Makes sense.
But we tried.
We tried. I mean, and it's an honest conversation, and to each his own. I mean, everyone has the right to choose however they want to choose what is work best for them. But I
Exactly.
somebody out just because they have kids is a mistake. I think you're missing out on a great opportunity. Becoming a mother changed me in a lot of great ways that I hadn't thought about myself before because like you, I was busy, I was selfish, I was only thinking of myself. I didn't have anybody else to think of. But motherhood did definitely change me for the better, and I'm all the better for it. So if I was to no longer be married and if I was to be a single woman out here today with my kids, I would certainly hope that a man would not discount me or devalue me for having those kids. And he would appreciate the type of mother I am and see that I'm a nurturer, I'm a good listener, I'm able to care, I'm able to troubleshoot, I'm able to do all these things that make me a good partner versus that experience. But of course, to each his own. So if it's your preference to not date someone with kids, then that's on you. We're not judging you for that. That's your decision, that's your choice. But I think you're pushing somebody out of the box that could be a good running mate for you if you eliminate them just on the sole fact that they have kids.
And I'm just gonna say the truth. Like at the end of the day, I think women with kids have more knowledge, have more experience. Like they can relate more to you.
Yeah,
Like they can be put more in a position where they understand more.
yeah,
And I feel like, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not putting down women that don't have no kids. Absolutely not. I think that's wonderful. If you don't have no kids and you're waiting for the right person to come in your life and bring that to you, and you be like, okay, this is the man that I want to have kids with, blah, 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 blah. That's different.
Yeah.
But I feel like women without no kids, they should
Give
not,
it over.
huh?
Talking to my son. Go
They
ahead.
not just women with kids, because I feel like at the end of the day, we come with it.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. We been there. We done that. We know what it is. We
Yeah.
understand you. That's why we there.
Hey,
Yep.
So at the end of the day, you might say, I prefer women without no kids. But you got kids yourself. That's hypocritical to me.
Mhm.
Cause
It can't be.
how you gonna expect for me to look at your situation any different? You having a baby mama and you having a kid by somebody else.
Mhm.
We don't expect you to. We never have expected you to. The thing about it is y'all as women look at us as fathers like, hey, he's providing for his cat child. Look, he got all his kids with him going through the mall and buying them things.
No,
Y'all look at that
I,
type of shit. But as a man, when we see you as a woman, we
but
gonna look at
it
you
isn't.
versus
I
that
just
woman that's
asked
just as
the
fine as
question.
you is over here. We're gonna look at you to, hey, she
Answer
ain't
this.
got no kids. She can
Answer
help me
the question.
raise kids.
I keep
You
I
got
keep
kids.
having you insert into this conversation, and of course that's why we brought you in today. But just insert this and just put yourself in a woman's position.
I
Okay.
already have. I already have of
For
that
what? For
conversation from the get
once in
go.
your life. Okay, once in your life. What makes you think that she ain't gonna feel the same way about you that you feel about her?
And that's the difference between a man and a woman.
What's the
A
difference?
woman is naturally going to attract herself to a man that is providing for multiple kids on his own versus the man saying, I got kids and do I want to tackle that
So
extra
okay,
kid
so what
on?
do you think the mans that don't want women with kids, what they all about? Do you think they really be into protecting their kids and paying child support or whatever the case may be? Because these are red flags that women that don't have no kids, and don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to butt in on y'all. But if a man had kids, whatever
Hmm.
his relationship is with his baby mamas, you better take that to heed. And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a man who have kids and step into a relationship with a woman who don't have kids, that's a red flag to me.
I've never had an issue with none of my baby mamas. I have one I deal with to this day with my
Personally,
youngest
me
kids, but
personally,
at the end of the day, I promise you, no woman that I'm involved with has to deal with no type of shit like that. Because at the end of the day, if she wants to walk out that door wanting to fight her, she gonna have to fight me first. And she ain't want them problems.
some women do.
Mhm.
So a lot of women do.
Mhm.
None of no woman that I'm with go fight
Very
nobody. She don't
women
have
that you
to.
with, that you with.
Right.
Let's make it clear.
And if a man ain't standing on that fucking principle, he pussy.
Cause me personally,
My woman don't fight. She don't have to fight. She got to look pretty for me every night when I go to bed. And
so
when I wake up in the morning, I got to see the same exact thing. I can't go to bed with her looking with a black eye, busted lips, swollen face, Willie lump. I ain't going to bed with that shit because I didn't go to bed with it when I met it like that, and I'm not going to bed with it to this day.
mm,
It is what it is.
it's just not the same. But okay.
It is the same.
No, I no, 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 no.
No man,
No, I don't
no
judge.
man's woman should have to put her hands up for anything
Let me get this.
except for
Let me get.
outside
Let me
of him not being there.
let me get this.
I whoop 10 bitches and go to jail and the prison behind my woman if that's the case. That's
No,
just real shit.
let me tell you this. I don't indulge in shit unless it's some real shit. And at the end of the day, I feel like if that's your baby mama, you got kids by her, you and her need to figure that out.
She ain't
You know,
gonna fuck with a
I'm
bitch.
not gonna get in it. I'm not inserting myself in it. I'm
She's
not
not gonna fuck with a bitch of
self
mine.
known in
I
it.
promise you that.
I don't care because I'm not inserting myself in it.
Mm,
I'm not I'm
You
not being
wouldn't have
oh
to.
you right. You dead ass right. She
right.
did this, she did that. I listen. This is you and her situation. It don't have nothing to do with me.
And
So
No.
I promise you, if
they
she came at you sideways, I already took care of it. And look, as a man, nobody
as
fucks
a
with
man,
what's
you don't
mine.
want to make it seem like you just doing this shit to women.
Nobody fucks with what's mine. I don't
You
give
know
a
what I'm saying?
fuck.
So at the end of the day, you still want to have that respect boundary. And if you don't have it, then there's something wrong within you and within that person.
I'm sitting here still wondering why y'all sitting here talking about the fact that a man's still protecting y'all. Y'all looking for avenues
I
outside
don't
of that.
try to man protect me at all.
No.
I just told you, I'm not gonna let a woman that's my baby mama step to y'all, period.
I don't care about a man protecting me, period. Cause the way you treat your baby mama is the same way you gonna treat me.
That ain't true.
In most cases, it is if you ain't changed.
No,
If you
not in,
if, if
not in
you
most
if you
cases. Some
have
cases.
done, let me take that back. If you have not done what is required, and you know you have a problem and you have an issue, it don't mean nothing to me. It don't.
No.
What made me think that you're gonna treat me better than your other baby mama? Answer that question. Like, what made me think that you gonna put me on a pedestal before your other baby mama?
Because you put on a pedestal before I even got with you. That's why I chose you. For number one. Number two,
Yeah, but some men don't.
my baby mama at that point should be irrelevant.
No, it is very relevant because some
She
men,
is irrelevant at that point. So at that point, you should know you are beyond her.
some men really think like that. Some men really think like that,
Yeah.
and it ain't nothing you could do but like that's what it is.
What it is.
My woman comes first. I don't give a fuck whether it's my baby mama or my mama.
And that, but some men think otherwise. They
Mhm.
think their kids come first.
Right.
And I will tell you again, you're not dealing with men, you're dealing with boys.
That's what
Get
I'm saying.
get
Like,
your shit up.
don't think alike. Everybody got their own opinion about shit. And
Yeah.
that's why we have this platform.
Yeah.
Because we don't judge you off your opinion. We know that you have a different opinion. And you're gonna come in here saying your opinion. And you're
Right.
gonna come in
I'm
here,
not saying my opinion. I'm stating facts. I'm telling you what God loves. My woman
but you
comes
can't
first.
say facts. Your opinions ain't facts.
No, I'm telling you what God loves. My woman comes first.
Your opinions are opinions. They're not facts.
You know how many people in the Bible died behind their woman?
Your opinions are
They
opinions.
ain't die behind their kids. They die behind their woman because that woman is the one reason they have the kids they have. Man go die behind their woman. That's why God said, if the harlot turn around and bring you into her house, said,
And now,
my wife, my
man,
husband is gone
man,
and
now
he won't be back. And
some
he goes in there and then decide to sleep with her. That man pops up and shoots him through the heart because a man protects his woman
Some
first and
men,
foremost,
not
because
all
you
men.
are you are the leadership of our
Some
kids.
men, with all due respect, some men and not all men. Okay.
Right.
Now that may be you, but that's definitely not all of them.
And
Well, you need to stop fucking with all of them and find the real some of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Because on real shit, like a man gonna stand no business. He's not gonna let no woman fuck with his woman. Period. He's not gonna let a
And
motherfucker
have
touch
let
a
their
picture of her. He's
listen.
not gonna let.
I am a product of that. Okay, I get your point. Okay, and that's why I keep saying what I'm saying. I am a product of that. I am a product of another bitch fucking with me. Okay, I am a product of that. So when you tell me constantly that a man this, that, and the other, I know it's not. Cause I'm a product of that.
And then you're a product of dealing with boys
I'm
that
a
ain't
product
became
of
men.
another bitch fucking with me about my husband.
Man, why the fuck you give a fuck about
I
somebody you ain't with no
not
more?
no more. I don't. It's gone. It's done. It's over with.
Okay, so at the end of the day,
But I'm just telling you, I am a product of that. So when I'm saying I'm feeling you, I feel you because I am a product of that. I know what it is like. I felt it before. I've been there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been there when a woman said, or he if he don't want me and he can't be with me, he'll never be with you, bitch.
I'm like you need to change your choices and values of what you're looking for.
Definitely I have done
yeah,
that. That's the beautiful part about it.
yeah,
That's
Well,
the
since you got your new boo, you elaborate how that new thing going on for you.
that's the beautiful part about it. I have. But I've been there. So when you tell me I haven't been there, I trust me, I have been there.
All right. So you got your new boo. So how's that working for you?
Beautiful.
All right. Since it's working beautiful, let it continue to work beautiful.
Yeah.
But at the end of the fucking day, I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't got a man, you got a boy. And
Oh,
I give you the red flags of that boy.
never again.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again, whether
And
you realize it or
no,
not.
it's not gonna happen again. And I hope you speak over my life as it will never happen again. Because I want you to
I will speak over your life as giving you the greatest thing in ever in life. But at the end of the day, 9 out of 10, you're probably dealing with a boy.
and I want you to feel like that. I want you to be like, she gonna have the best. You know what I'm saying? I want
I'm telling you right now, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm brutal. So I'm gonna be honest with you right now. 9 times out of 10, you're dealing with a boy. You might get that 1%.
I don't think I'm dealing with a boy. I think I'm dealing with a real man.
yeah.
All right,
For
I
the first time in my life.
all right.
Like I
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand with you on that. And I pray to God that He gives you the
thank
best blessing with that
you.
new situation.
Seriously, like I've never had that type of comprehension, that type of understanding, that type of support, that type of everything just in one, like wrapped up together. I don't give a damn what you've been through. I don't give a damn how many kids you got. I
6 months.
don't care.
6 months.
No, more than 6 months.
yeah,
6 months.
No, more.
No, 6 months to a year is the max I'm gonna
Two
give you.
years.
Huh?
2 years.
All right, I'll give you 6 months to a year.
Yeah. Like I really appreciate that.
No,
A
I'm gonna
lot
give
of
you
women
six
don't
months to a
appreciate,
year.
huh?
I hope and pray to God and Lord willing, God. I hope she makes it beyond that. But 6 months a year is what I'm giving you.
It's been more this to a year, right, Brenna?
Yeah.
It's been almost 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. All right. Well, see, I'm talking on something brand new. So y'all bring something brand new to me.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We said, like we want to have this conversation with other people because we have our own opinion about shit.
Yeah.
That don't mean we right. That don't mean we wrong. They just mean
It's different.
it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody don't have the same opinion about things, and that's the unique part about it.
Okay.
So we don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We understand that. But I didn't agree with men with kids not wanting to be with women with kids because my thing was like I think that's hypocritical. And I still do.
Well,
You know what
it's
I'm
called
saying?
time wasted. That's the difference. It's called time
But
wasted.
you got a
We
baby
don't.
mama. She got a baby daddy. You know what I'm
But
saying?
guess what? If I got with a woman right now that had no kids, and I'm a single individual with multiple kids, she'll come up and pull up and come see me, right? Because she knows I don't have the kids 24/7. You do, right or wrong.
That don't mean nothing.
Okay, but it
But
does mean a
my
whole lot.
is that shouldn't make it be like, oh, I'm free, bitch. Come see me.
Right.
No, that should be like, um, I you know what I'm saying? Like men have this perspective of women doing everything and women being there for the kids and stuff like that. It's not the same though. It's not like it doesn't mean you don't have a responsibility. You do. And really and truly, if man I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. 'Cause I ain't gonna go any further with this, cause we 2 hours in, and this is
Yeah,
the
my
longest
ass. I
podcast.
gotta be up at two
Wait, wait,
thirty.
wait, wait, wait. This is the longest podcast we ever had. But let me get out
Like
of
for
this.
real, I gotta be up at 2:30 in the morning.
I'm
Like,
sorry, but I'm finna say this. I'm finna leave it at that. Okay, women, we do a lot of shit. Okay, and we
hmm
don't like to sometimes we don't even like to bring it into fruition because we don't want to build more shit on top of shit. Okay,
hmm
because we like to feel that we're doing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We like to feel like we got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
stop feeling. Please stop feeling something.
no, why
Like,
why
because every time you base something off
no,
feeling,
you should want
somebody,
us to keep on feeling
like, ain't nothing wrong with you feeling a certain way. But if you have nobody to help you understand your feelings,
because your mama felt a lot of things.
oh, let me help you out there. My mom
Everybody
already,
mama, everybody mama felt a lot of things.
they did, and that's why you dealing with the young nigga that you got disrupted by.
Everybody mama felt. I won't talk to a dude this day if he don't respect his mama. You don't respect your mama, you can't talk to me. Period. I don't give a damn. Do what
That's understandable. That's normal.
you don't respect your mom. You don't care about your mom's feelings. You don't call your mom by her name. Peace. Okay. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Period.
True.
That's just my opinion. I'm not gonna waste my time on a man that don't respect his mother.
Right. That's
He's not gonna
the
respect
big
me.
fundamental is respecting your mother.
Exactly. He's not gonna respect me. He's not gonna have that type of reciprocation towards me. So I'm not gonna respect you. You don't respect your mother. I don't give a damn what you think.
Right.
I don't care what your mom did to you. You could tell me all day, oh, my mom wasn't there. She was not a mother. She was too young. Guess what? My mama, she'll slap the shit out of me. Okay? She'll beat the fuck out of me. She will not play with me. Like, who?
Right.
But I ain't never disrespected her.
Yep.
My mama can get on this platform any day and tell you the truth. I ain't never disrespected my mama, no matter what.
Right.
Even if she beat the fuck out of me, I still say that's my mama. You know, she did it for a reason.
Right.
She was trying to keep me on check. Da, da, da. I would never get on here and disrespect my mama. I don't care.
Yep.
Call my mama right now and see what she tell you. Right now on this platform. And I want you to let her come on here because I promise you my mama's gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't perfect. She ain't the best. But guess what? She ain't never disrespected me.
Right. And she's your mom.
She ain't never raised her voice at me. She ain't never cursed at me.
Yep. She's your
You know
mom.
what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about that because I know.
Yeah.
Like my background. Like that's what I'm saying about people. Like everybody have a different background. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And I don't mind off of that because I can feed off your background. I
Mm-hmm.
can see what you went through. I can put my feet in your shoes
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like reciprocate all of this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just want people to understand it's not about what you did, what you can't do, what he did, what he can't do. It's all about your character.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this topic right here today about why men date women, white men with kids date women without no kids, it's not about kids. It's about their character.
Yeah.
Because if you have women out here with kids that really getting down to the point and really showing you something and really like instilling respect and everything else in their kids, you think that man, like some women out here, they got it all fucking together.
Yeah.
All fucking together.
Mm-hmm. That's
And you can't say nothing about it.
right.
If you got something to say, it's like it's totally like your opinion, or you might be missing out of the love of your life,
Right.
the woman that you could truly be with, the woman that you could truly spend your life with,
Yep.
and you're judging her by her having kids.
Yep.
That's how you miss out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get fucked up.
Yep.
Cause you
And sh-
out here looking for a single woman
and
who
it's
can't even, who cannot even, and no again, nothing against single women with no kids. I promise you, I love you. I hope one day you can find your significant other and you can have kids. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't nothing like finding a woman that can reciprocate your energy
mm-hmm.
because you got kids.
Yep.
And I don't care what nobody say. That's hypocritical to me.
Yeah.
Like you have kids, but you don't want nobody wicked.
Yeah. What
That to me, that's hypocritical.
it don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense to me.
Mm-mm.
Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, some men be like, oh, the baby daddy drama. What about the baby mama drama?
Right.
You don't think that come along with it?
Exactly.
So you just gotta look into the facts. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? and figure out your path. I
Right.
feel like women with kids, they building on their shit. And I don't care what nobody say, they building on their shit. You know why? Because they got kids.
Yeah.
And they looking at it from a different perspective.
Mhm.
So they steadily trying to do better. They
Right.
steadily out here trying to make it work. They steadily out here trying to make money.
Thinking about
They,
the
they still out here trying to make things work for the kids.
mhm, and thinking about the future and the future for those kids.
Exactly. And I'm the type of woman where I want my kids to strive and do better. I don't have it all together. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I'm not perfect. But I understand the concept
Yeah.
because now I am a single mother.
Yeah.
Before I didn't understand the concept.
Yeah.
Concept. I was like, oh, what this girl's doing? They just want him. They just, you know, trying to be on him, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that ain't the case though. These women out here really trying to be the best mother they can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
We like women who can balance being a mom and a good girlfriend. Will strive to be successful with the good prayer habits. Exactly. Um, I love that comment.
Yeah. I do too.
And let me tell you why. Again, we want to blame everything on a woman. We want to blame everything on a man. That's not the case, y'all. It's not really about the man, what he could do. It's not really about the woman, what she can do.
Right.
It's about your own fucking character.
Exactly. And you
And
gotta
if you're not really willing to accept that and you're not willing to reciprocate that, then
you
you're going to have some problems
gotta stay.
along the way.
Yep. You've got to stand on your character.
Honestly, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I don't care what you think. Honestly, I'm just telling you from my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion, it doesn't matter if you have a kid by somebody. That person is not looking at you as, oh, she got a kid. Now, don't
Right.
get me wrong, it's some
Yeah.
might be doing that,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, that person is looking at you like, damn, she
Look,
really doing this shit.
look at
You know
her.
what I'm saying?
She's really doing it. She.
Exactly. She really like got her mindset on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And people like to see it on a different type of light, but it don't always be like that. And let's not say most of the time it be like that because it don't.
Yeah.
It don't.
Yeah.
I know a lot of single women who doing that shit
Yeah.
right now. Don't need no man in their life. Don't need no man to take care of their children. Okay? They doing this shit all by themselves.
Yep.
So let's stop the cap.
Right.
Like they say, stop the cap.
Yep.
Cause it's happening.
Exactly.
Women is out there handling their motherfucking business.
That's
Whether
right.
y'all like it or not, where
Yep.
y'all think it's too manly like, that's a personal opinion. That's a personal gain. I don't be trying to make nobody feel like I feel because I feel like it's women out here that making shit happen.
I've seen them. I mean, I can name multitudes of women that I know that are out here doing it, working a full-time job, managing their kids, going to school while working a full-time job, getting it in at the gym, taking care of the house, making sure their kids are involved in activities and sports and doing all kinds of. and doing it all without a man. And when they're like, man, I don't know how I had time to do that, we figure it out. There's 24 hours in a day. Some of us spend 20 hours doing all the stuff that we need to get done because that's all we have is ourselves. And there's
Somebody
men out
said,
there with,
somebody said, we like women who can balance being a mom and a girlfriend, will still strive to be successful and a good prayer habits.
a good comment.
It is. And I feel like this is not to bring the man down. Absolutely not. I feel like men have a big part to play in this, but they have to be supportive.
They do.
And I feel like women have gone through a lot of shit. I
Hmm.
feel like women have gave it all. They like poured into it. Absolutely, like here you go. Like just spit it out.
Yep.
So just because a woman don't agree with you or they don't have the same views as you doesn't mean that they totally disregard you. It
That's
just means that there's personal preference, there's personal um situation that's going on or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like women just be trying to do this on purpose. I really don't. Now you have some that will,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna say that they don't. But
Right.
there's good women out here.
Hmm.
Literally,
Yep.
literally, there are good women out here, but you overlook them
Hmm.
because they don't have the perfect butt.
Hmm.
They don't have the perfect titties.
Right.
They don't have the perfect anything that you're looking for.
Right.
So get past the looks because it ain't about that.
Mm-mm.
It is not about the looks, y'all.
No.
Like you can have the finest motherfucker in your face and he still talk like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
Like you can still wonder what the fuck is he talking about. Like I don't feel this shit.
Mm-mm.
So at the end of the day, it's not about the looks. It's not about what you can do for a person. It's not none of that.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you don't have some people like that you do, but majority of the people and the majority of the people the shit that they're going through is because of that.
Right. Absolutely.
Is because of the misconception.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah. It is. It is.
So I don't be trying to make nobody feel bad. I don't be trying to make nobody look less than.
Right.
But I do have my personal opinions, and
Yeah.
that's just my personal opinions. Like I'm not gonna go against it because that's what I feel. Like just like if you feel something, I'm not gonna go against what you feel.
Right.
That's what you feel.
Yeah. It's never about dismissing people's feelings. You have to let people feel how they feel and process their feelings because
Exactly.
you don't know what got them to that point. You don't know all of their history and what's impacted them and what they've had to carry on their back for the number of years that they've been on this planet. There's generational things that have happened to people that trickle down into families. There's all kinds of things. So you never know what a person's experience has been that's led them to feel a certain way. Maybe they had a bad experience. Maybe they had a repeat bad experience. Maybe they saw nothing but bad experiences growing up, especially with relationships between men and women. So that's pointed them in a certain direction of bias into how they feel about a situation. But nobody's dismissing it. We're saying, feel how you feel, but learn how to use your voice, learn how to use your voice and speak up for yourself and stand up for yourself and start making yourself heard. And if you feel like you're not being heard anywhere else, then you come to this platform and we will let you be heard.
And it's not about being right or wrong, because if you feel a certain type of way, that doesn't mean that you're wrong.
Right.
That doesn't mean that you're right. It
Exactly.
means that's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, you might feel a certain way, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it just is, it's what it is.
It is.
Like, I feel a certain way about a lot of things, but guess what? I don't say it. I don't speak about it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I be respecting other people's feelings and how they feel about the whole situation.
Right.
So our platform is not to make people look lesser than or more than,
Right.
because I don't have my shit together most of the time. So I promise you that I'll be the one motherfucker that be like less than. You'll be like, what the fuck is she talking about? But at the end of the day, we like to listen to each other. And
Yeah.
the principle,
Right.
because we want to know what you feel like. We
Mhm.
want to know what make you think that way.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and that's what's important.
Yep.
If
Absolutely.
you can reciprocate to that, it's no problem.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Yep.
shit, we've been on here for 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Oh Lord.
Ever seen that shit? I guess Mr. T said, fuck that. I'm gonna go on because y'all talking too damn much.
He said he going on. Well, it was a great conversation. It was great hearing what he had to say from an example of a male perspective. I found it very, very interesting. Um, it's something that I'll think about the next time that man and the certain decisions that he's making. I'd be like, I wonder if he's from that same line of thought or not. But at the end of the day, like I said, what you come on here and say, we're not here to judge you. It's neither right nor wrong. Everybody has different opinions, everyone has different experiences, and everyone's gone through different things. So we're just here to bring the topic to you, to air it out, to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's try to put the shoe on the other foot and maybe gain some understanding. And I'll tell you, every single podcast that we've had, and we've had conversations, and we've had guests, and even when it's just been us, I've always come away with it, learning something new. So I value that, and I appreciate that we have the ability to do that on a regular basis with this platform.
And I'll tell you about me. Sometimes I'm fucking all wrong, but I'm here to listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to listen.
Now I get my days when I don't get it right, and I'll be like, "Oh, what in the hell? This day, please tell me. Please tell me something. Let me tell you what happened to me today." And I got to talk through it, and I got to work through it because I just be so worked up and be like, "Listen," and I'd be like, "Okay, okay, I'm back on track now."
Yeah, I don't.
Back.
Somebody said, "Can you bring me back on?" Mr. T, you was over here. How you gonna get off of it? You said, "Can y'all?" Well, somebody said, "Can y'all bring bring me back on?" But you can get on, like. But yeah, it's almost time to go anyway. We've been. This
It,
is the longest we ever did a podcast.
I know it's time to go.
We've been here for like 2 hours and 24 minutes, y'all. Like literally.
And I'm coughing, so my little remedy that I took beforehand is starting to wear off. So I'm going to have to sign off. Sign,
I'm coughing too.
yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
All right. All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure as always. And we will see you guys next week for sure. I'll give you guys an update as to what we're talking about throughout the week next week. So you'll be ready to tune in, tune up, join in on the content. This is a great topic. Glad you picked it, Dominique. It was wonderful
It was controversial.
it was controversial, but it's good to see that we can have a controversial topic, but we can do so without disrespecting anybody and letting everybody be heard. And I think that we were successful in doing that tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That I be with that because I don't be want nobody feel some type of way. But if I don't agree, I gotta tell you.
I got to say it. If I'm not
'Cause if I don't tell you, I ain't gonna feel comfortable.
exactly, you got
So I gotta let you know.
to be honest.
But it doesn't mean I'm right. It
Yeah,
doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means, hey, that's her personal opinion. You know
that,
what I'm saying? That shit that she been through, that
yep,
she have experienced or whatever the case may be.
yep,
But it don't be like literally that's how I feel. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
It just be like, wait a minute. Like I done gave this, I done gave that. And
right,
then it still didn't make a fucking difference.
right,
But you know what I'm saying? I still could come to a conclusion and be like, let's do this for the kids.
right,
Let's make it better. Let's have a better relationship for the kids.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like I've never taken that away.
right. Exactly.
So it is what it is.
It's what
Y'all tune in next Sunday because I'm sure Brenna's gonna go live on a Sunday.
it
Tune in next Sunday. Be with us. Subscribe to our channel. It's free. You don't have to pay no money. Just subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And be there. That's how you can support us.
That's
And peace out.
right. Bye. Good night. See you
Bye
Sunday.
bye. Love you. Bye bye.